Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Burning Peak, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Emil 1951. This is a Tier 8 Swedish Premium Heavy. It is similar to the Kron, but it has some advantages and disadvantages. The main advantage of this vehicle is the fact that, unlike the Kron, it actually has decent pen. 242 mils of premium. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, the Kron in Tier 10 has 300 millimeters of heat, which is actually a joke. Like, you cannot pen the majority of heavies frontally with the Kron. Dealing with the 279E, good luck. The only spot you can hit it is the hatch. E100 turret, good luck. The only spot you can hit it is that bar on the top. It makes the vehicle incredibly challenging to use now after the changes, and when you pair that with artillery splashing you, it can be very annoying. We're down at Tier 8, 240 mils of APCR, while not incredible, is enough to cut through the majority of equal tiered and lower tiered opponents that you'll be dealing with, and that is one nice thing about this tank. It also features 12 degrees of gun depression, a decent top speed of 45 kilometers per hour, and a reverse of 16. It's honestly a really dangerous tank if you can get it into the proper positioning. The problem is artillery. It doesn't matter what artillery is shooting at you, it is going to hurt a lot. A lot of the games I have played in this vehicle, and already even a Tier 7 one will hit you, maybe on the top of the tank or on the hull, and it'll roll you upwards of 400 because it's just super weak on the engine deck. It's a very big problem, and it definitely takes away from the fun you'll have in this vehicle. But in this game, we don't have any tank destroyers, so actually quite solid. The problem is we're up against Tier 10s, and as I've said in the past, I hate fighting Tier 10s in my Tier 8s. Like, for example, this vehicle's armor is fully balanced on its hull down capabilities. It's about 320 mils when fully hull down, but there's not a lot of positions where you can actually use 12 degrees of gun depression, so because of that, it's very tricky. I don't really know how bad it's going to be in this game, though, because the enemy team doesn't necessarily have heavies in Tier 10. I mean, they do have a YAG, but that's not the biggest threat. The big threats we're going to be looking at are the Carnarvon, Luva, Kilana is a big one. Maybe the WZ-111 GFT, that is somewhat of a heavily armored tank, TNH VZ-51. So thankfully it's not going to be a big problem, but tank destroyers, especially Tier 9 and 10, will literally butter through this vehicle's turret like it doesn't even exist, which is a little disappointing. We're using that good top speed here to get into the positioning, early game as we can see. And with this tank, I'm just going to get hull down right at this ramp. It's a very good spot, and because we're fast, we might be able to catch somebody early game trying to cross here. But I mean, look at that gun depression. We can easily use this spot with plenty of room left over, which is always very nice. I'm not going to play over-aggressive in this game unless we have to. We can already see that, what? Where did the Carnarvon even die? All the way over there. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have the enemy TNH, which we shot once at, was not able to pen. Oh, there you go. Now the Foch is rolling up behind. Nice. All right, now is my opportunity to move up and try and get some damage out. That Foch shoots him again. Okay, well, we might actually get 0 damage in this situation. Let's aim it on that Hori, because that's... Oh, the Hori's all red. Oh, well, the Foch is actually on reload. I did not realize that. Well, we got 19 damage. This is just a classic World of Tanks YOLO here. There's no real way to counter it, though. I mean, we just got a better lineup. We got 2 platooning Tier 10s, and they did too, but theirs aren't obviously YOLOing. So, at this point, we are at 19 damage, and about the best I can do in this situation as of now. We got the YAG in the back. I'm really hoping this Foch doesn't push me out. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. Yeah, I was about to say. There's just no way I'm fighting that YAG in my Emil 1951. We're going to move up. We're going to see if I can get maybe a shell into the Hori. Even the Hori's armor was pretty red against this tank, as you saw when we were aiming at before. That's why I didn't even bother to shoot. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. It would not surprise me, though, if this Foch does get cleared here. Well, there you go. We got an enemy Kilana, which, oh boy, he's going to look at me, probably. Why would he shoot me when he has... Bruh. I don't know why he would shoot me when he literally has a Foch that he can kill, but I guess that's my life. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. It's just bad luck. Alright, let's move up over here, and let's get wide. If we make our way in this position, should be a lot better. Foss just hits the Keelana full speed on the move. Absolutely obliterates him. Okay. Well, we still have teammates over here. This is a great example, though, of, like, what am I supposed to do in this game? Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do here? I'm just put in a situation where I'm not able to get any damage out because the tier 10s are farming it before I can even get there. Maybe we can get some into the Keelana. There's 1 pen... 2 pens, there you go. Alright, well, we're up to 700, which isn't terrible. Hori is still last spotted right around this corner. I'm going to try and make my way through the center here, because the 430 and the rest of the team are going to try and get behind the Hori. Oh, there's a Stritzvon back there. Interesting. Well, I still think our team's going to try and get behind the Hori. Oh, well, that's not what I want. That's actually quite the opposite. Well, let's aim it on the S1. There's 1 pen, 2 pen. Oh, okay. Oh, and then he just... Okay. Alright. Alright, game. Interesting. That's all my brain can say is interesting at this moment. Well, we have the Foch. I am worried about the standard rushing me, but there you go. Nice. Foch, or somebody gets a shell, and the Skoda does. Okay, good. Skoda gets good shots into that player. We're going to reload. We got 7 seconds left. And then we're going to push the Stritzvon here. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's 1 pen into the Sturv, and he is a goner. All right, let's move up. We got the standard around this corner here, and we're going to aim it on his tank. There you go. We got the shell, and we got the Hori backing up, so we're going to aim it on the Hori. There you go. Nice 321. Not a bad result. Not a bad result at all. I don't want to be hit by that Hori. Oh, and that's a Shrek. Okay, thank God our team got that kill. I'm going to back up before that Shrek hopefully has the shot on me. Nice, he gets detected. Alright, that's all pretty good stuff here. That's all pretty good stuff. The Yag appears to have shot. Well, I'm probably going to die from the Shrek. That's, what... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's jump down here. Still alive. Okay, well, let's see if we can get damage into the Yag. That's really the only thing left that I care about shooting, so we'll see if I can. I'm still worried about that Shrek killing me, but it's not, like, the biggest worry ever. We'll see. Okay, Yag shot. Now's my chance. Let's see, let's see. Full speed, and he gets tracked. There's 1 pen into his vehicle. And 2 pens. Nice. That was actually a surprisingly good game. 3,039 damage in a tier 8. So, even though at the beginning of this battle it looked like we weren't going to do much, and I was a little bit of a salty player, we were still able to bring it back and get out a decent amount of damage. Our pen was adequate. As I said, like, the penetration on this vehicle, it's not going to cut through tier 10s frontally, but it is enough to cut through the sides of them. And pretty solid result. We didn't actually get to use our gun depression at all, though. Thankfully, the Emil 1951 has a good top speed, and its great gun depression and overall clipping potential allow you to do fairly well. Now, I personally like running vents on this tank. There's a lot of people out there that say vents is really bad, like chems. I don't agree with that. I actually think vents is quite nice, especially on autoloaders. I think it's really nice to run vents. Pair that with an aiming device. I don't really feel like this tank needs the hit points because it's a hull-down tank, so didn't really matter. We actually did top on the team in terms of XP, because again, we are in a tier 8 against tier 10s. So let's do another game here, see what the Emil can do. Well, this is a slightly better matchup. It's an all tier 8 game. I always find it interesting how it seems like I'm always up-tiered, at least 70 to 80% of the time when I play tier 8. It's very rare that I actually get matches that are lower than tier 8 with 7s or 6s. Today alone I've played about 5 games in the Emil, just having fun, and this is the only game I've gotten with all tier 8s. So I'm not going to get too mad. This is a solid situation. The great thing about the Emil is when you are fighting equal tier, the armor is very good, especially if you can get it hull down. It's pretty reliable. It's not the best, but it's good. And that's what you obviously want for a vehicle like this. So we are going to start off by heading over to the hull down overlooked, where we should be able to get some good bonks. I'm not going to load gold unless we have to, so I guess we'll find out. I mean, honestly, there's not much of a pen difference. It's 220 to 240, so yeah, realistically, you're not actually penning that many shots with your APs from the premium as it is. Alright, so we're going to use that good speed and cross all the way over here like this, and then hopefully we can get some good shots in. We'll see if somebody tries to poke this. Oh, we got an enemy VK-45 all the way over here. Is he going to go in? He is. There you go. Nice shot. Okay. I mean, sometimes the gun on this tank works pretty well. Sometimes it's really troll. It's just on move is awful. Like, you can see that. I don't know why the on move is so bad when it comes to this tank, but it really is. What the heck is this VK doing? Okay, yeah, that was just really sad there. I don't know what the heck to say about that shot. Thankfully, we got another one out. So we've already dealt 760 damage to our enemy, VK-45. Alright, well, we're going to chill here and reload. We got 15 seconds left. The enemy team only has one artillery as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, anybody over here? Hello? Nope. Okay, interesting. Where is the enemy team? That is my question. Well, I guess we're going to find out. I don't think they're on this side because they would have been spotted, so we're going to move up here. We can see a Carnarvon Action 10. Okay, what the heck? Where is their team? I'm so confused. Okay, well, let's see. I'm not seeing anything right now. Where is that Indian? He's right on that, oh boy. I don't want to be shot by tank destroyers, and I know they're back there. You see our Skoda going wide, which is fine. There you go, Borsig is detected, which is always pretty good for us. Let's aim in. Oh, that one misses. Thanks, gun. Thankfully, we do get the clear, and the Scorpion got spotted for that. There you go, nice shot into the Scorpion, so pretty good still. I mean, we got bleeds out, and even though the Scorpion did pen us, it wasn't worth it for him. He definitely lost that. Okay, so Scorpion's going to run all the way back like the wimp he is. The Skoda's going to move up. And I'm tempted to move up as well, but again, that Indian on the side is a pain. And if our team doesn't do anything about it, it's going to be a real pain. Alright, let's see. The T-26 is pushing up. Not able to support him too much. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get some damage possibly into the Indian. There he is. Alright, let's aim in and... There you go, 1 pen into his vehicle, 2 pens into his tank, and 3. Well, we didn't get the 3rd out, but at least we got a decent amount as it is. Now we're just going to back on up and chill here, possibly. I don't really like this, to be honest, but I don't really have a choice. Okay, well, I think we're good for now. Little Sussler. Little Sussler. I don't know why our team's not pushing the Super Pershing. Like, what is our IS-6 scared of? I don't even get it. Like, yeah, like, why did you not make that play so much earlier? Alright, well, hopefully our team kills him. I'm not pushing up until they do. So I'll wait here. I've already done my job. Thank you. Alright, let's move up. And I'm not going to load gold. We don't need to. I'm just going to move over here. And we'll see if I can get hauled down against this Patriot. So we're just going to drive it right over this ridge. Hello, good sir. How you doing? There's 1 pen into your tank. I don't really care if I get penned by the enemy tank destroyers. There you go. Because that was still pretty solid. We're up to 2,600 already. This is where that gun depression feels so nice. Because you can literally just drive this tank hull down on that ridge there. And like, what's the enemy going to do to me? Not much, I'll tell you that. Alright, well... I'm going to focus the players in this far corner over here for now, and that is down to the fact that I don't really want to get shot by those tank destroyers. I don't think it's worth it when there's more HP over here. I am going to load gold just because there's a Carnarvon Action 10 and everything else. They do have decent armor, and there's a lot of them. So I'd much rather load gold and hopefully be able to get shots out. We can see our team is getting quite lit up as well, but shouldn't be the biggest issue ever. Let's just head in. Here we go. And, oh man, that SU got nuked. Alright, let's keep going up. Their team is just getting lit. They're not playing very smart, and they're getting nuked because of that. Yep, great plays. Great plays all around, enemy. Alright, well, let's move up. The Scorpion and Carnarvon are the only players left over here. There you go. Long live the Scorpion G. That's a dub. And all that's left is the Centurion and Carnarvon. Alright, let's aim it on the Carnarvon. There's 1 pen and 2 pens. Sweet. Alright, now we back up and reload. This is already 3,500 damage, so pretty good. As I said before, like, this is a really solid tank. When you can get an equal tier match, and you can just absolutely obliterate with your clipping potential, this vehicle feels fantastic. and that's exactly what we've done here. We've used our clipping, and we've done everything well. I don't know what this IS-6 is side scraping against. Like, bruh, what are you scared of? Just shoot him. I don't get people. Like, just shoot him. It's not hard. Alright, let's move up. We got one shell loaded. I don't know how much health they're at, but I'm going to go for it. Here we go, and... Alright, I mean... Yeah, I'm not going to reload the clip. I could have at this point, but I don't think it's worth it now. I'm just going to chill with my one shot. That one player's all the way back there as it is. Let's aim it on that purging. Aiming. Holy crap. Do you see... Oh my god. You see the problem with this tank? It's called the aiming time. It is awful. As I said, V-stabs is really the way to go on this tank because it takes so freaking long to aim. Oh well. Centurion's a one-shot. Honestly, I'm not even that sad. We didn't miss out on that much damage. Alright, not that big of a deal. We did 4,000, which is a very, very good result. And we didn't really block much, but this is a Clipper, and Clippers are always really good tanks. Well, that was a first class, and taking a look at the post-game results, we did 3,955, 1,400 base XP, and we got 5 kills. So this was overall a really solid game. We didn't fire much gold, so we were able to make 90,000 credits. You can see the difference between a tier 10 9 style game versus a tier 8 game. I mean, in tier 8, I don't mind playing aggressive. You can get away with it. In tier 10, it's a whole different story. It's much more challenging. But I had a lot of fun in this vehicle. Let me know what you guys think about the Emil 1951 in the comments. I think both the Emil and Emil 1951 are very fun. As I said, the major problem with these tanks is their on-movement dispersion. Like, I'm literally running V-stabs, so 23%, plus an additional 5% because of stabilizer greasing. So that is 28% better on move, and yet we are still taking that long to aim in on our opponent. It's pretty bad, especially when you pair that with bond vents and an aiming device. So, yeah, I don't know. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.